This year at the beginning of March, we were told that if we would just limit our gatherings to 250, we could stop this coronavirus, or at least limit it and lower the curve. We were also told then, right after that it needed to be 50. And then we were told it was 10. You know, shortly during that time in March when this was all coming up about the coronavirus, the president declared a national emergency, the governor declared a state emergency, and in like form, we here in Montgomery County declared a county emergency. By the middle of March, the health department was telling us, one group that I met with, that we could lose up to 20% of the people of Texas. I was even told that by the end of April, at the time of our writing of our final order, that we were going to have 100,000 cases here in Montgomery County. So what could we do? We came out with the order and we did the stay at home. And our goal was to do what they told us to do, was to stem the tide, stop the spread, flatten the curve, don't overwhelm the hospitals. Well, by April 17th, what I discovered was this. Most people who have the virus are not sent to the hospital, they're sent home. I looked at it day after day. About 10% of all of those who were who had the virus, who tested positive, were either in the hospital for observation or had already been in the hospital for something else. And 90% of the people were sent to the house. I thought, how serious is this? Well, then when I discovered at that same time, and I went back and checked the numbers, that 99% of the people who are testing positive for the coronavirus, you know what? They're surviving. The survival rate is 99%. Now, what's really interesting is just a little while ago, I looked at yesterday's most recent numbers, and guess what percentages of the people that are surviving? 99%. Now, I sit there and I look at this and I say, over a 6-month period, no matter what we do, whether we open, whether we close, whether we partially open, whether or not we require people to wear masks or we don't require them to, you know that the number is 99% survival rate. We've been told that we have got to flatten the curve. Do you know what happened during this time period? The hospitals, as we were opening up Texas, kept telling us, slow down, we're moving too fast. We've got to flatten the curve. We're going to overwhelm the hospitals. We never came close to overwhelming the hospitals. But the governor came out and he shut down elective surgeries in the hospitals, which took a tremendous financial toll on everybody. Within the same day of him coming out with that order, those hospitals gathered together and they told us in the newspaper, on TV, well, you know, we were really saying all that to get people to slow down, but we're going to be able to handle this. Well, you know what? There's a 99% survival rate. But you know what we're not going to survive? And Governor Abbott, I'm speaking to you. We are not going to survive the destruction of our economy. Montgomery County, our restaurants, our hotels, our major businesses, 1 in 5 churches, it is projected that will never, ever open again. 2 in 3 microbreweries, all of our bars. We have picked and chosen certain groups to be successful and certain ones not to be. When is this madness going to end? We're destroying our families. I get emails and texts from parents all the time, either come in on Facebook or whatever the case may be. Families are being destroyed. Children are being emotionally, verbally, and physically abused in this cooped up quarantine mindset mentality. Suicide is up. I got an email from a mother the other day that she said her 6-year-old was out on the playground and on the playground wearing a mask in 104 degrees. The child got sick and threw up. They sent the child home and won't let the child come back until he is tested so that he can see they have tested him and that he does not have the coronavirus. Listen, Governor, I know that you've mentioned that you're going to do something next week. But I'm pleading with you. I'm asking you. I'm pleading with you on behalf of the people of Montgomery County and the rest of the state of Texas. If you're going to do something, open us up 100%. Don't piecemeal this. Whether we are open or closed, 99% of us are going to survive this. 99%. And we have just come to find out that of the ones that do pass away, that comorbidities were involved in 94% of those. 94% already had something that was driving them to their deathbed. Governor, it's time to open Texas. Let's do it. The Montgomery County Judge. God bless you and God bless the great Montgomery County.